Welcome, friends. Today we'll discuss about IPO or prerequisites of IPO, the, how business evolves and reaches to IPO level. So, stage by stage, step by step, we'll try to understand different stages of a business. Let us suppose one gentleman got idea of starting a particular business, some manufacturing business or anything possible. he has some brilliant he has some brilliant idea and he want to start that one. Of course he will put some of his money whatever they have and try to get some money from family members, some friends, and put all those money to start a business, particular business. Let us suppose he wants to start a t-shirt outlet or export company or any pharma company or any manufacturing can happen. He is able to rope in his two friends and he agreed, his two friends also agreed to put some money into that very business. Let us suppose 5 crore rupees is required to start that very particular business. Out of 5 crore, this man is putting 4 crore who has brilliant idea, some idea to start a business. This man will be known as a promoter who has original idea and who is a starter or leader of that particular function or that particular business. So he will be a promoter. And another two partners, the small partners, that will be a angel investor. The other people who puts some money for starting a business known as an angel investor. All this accumulated money put in a bank account to start a business. This amount, this original amount is known as seed amount or capital for initial capital for the company. Let us discuss all these things one by one. So now you would have able to understand what is the angels or angel fund. Angel fund is nothing but initial fund provided by someone when there is no revenue generation source or at the initial stage when the business has started. They put in some money. They took risk equal to promoter. So that money provided by other people except the promoter is known as angel fund, and those investors are known as angel investors. And all this accumulated money for starting a business is a seed fund. And this accumulated money, seed fund, is known as initial capital of the company, initial share capital of the company. Now, what will be the company's valuation? All this money put there is company's valuation. Here, the 5 crore is company valuation because company have no liability, no assets. Whatever they have, only this amount all together and put in a bank to start a business. Now, how this share will be divided? This is easy. This stage, it is very much easy. There is nothing. So, this all 5 crore is initial share capital. So let us suppose this one share is 10 rupees. So total share will be how much? 5 crore divided by 10, 50 lakh. So total share, this 50 lakh will be authorized share of that very company. And each share value, this 10 rupees share value, is known as face value. So this is the face value and this is the authorized share of the company. This total share at the initial stage for the company had to start the business. This is authorized share of the company. Out of this authorized share, this 50 lakh, suppose all these three people, one the promoter and another two angel investor, who have put 50 lakh amount there. So all decided to take 50% share. So 40% will be promoter's share as he has put 4 crore and another two angel investor have put suppose 50 lakh. So they will get another share, this 5% and 5%. So total 50% will be distributed among these three people. Balance 50% will be for future allocation. So this 50% share, what now they have taken, that is known as issued share or allotted share. Issued share. Balance 50% is unallotted share, unissued share. So what will be now initial shareholding pattern among these three people? So let us see in exhibits here. We can see this promoter, this 40%, and this number of share 20,000. Angel 1, this is 2 lakh, this 20 lakh, this 2 lakh 50,000, and Angel 2 lakh 50, total 25 lakh distributed. Because total authorized share is 50 lakh. 50%, these people have taken 50 for future allocation. Accordingly, their holdings 40%, 2 crore, 5%, 0.25, 5%, 2.5. So 50% taken 2.5 crore is their valuation. Initial stage. Let us suppose now comes to part 2. This company started their business. They have put their manufacturing plant and one outlet. And from there, they have started their retail business. Operations started. After a couple of years, their business started to grow and get revenue stream. At that juncture, the promoter and angel investor, they thought to increase business in place of one outlet and one manufacturing unit. They wanted to have another one more manufacturing unit and couple of outlets. And expenditure required to set up another is 7 crore. So from where they will get 7 crore? Because now they have started business. Now revenue generation started. Maybe this break-even position, some profit there, but not as much profit so that they can put 7 crore over there. So what they can do? They will search for another investor who can put in money in the business. This fund now come will be known as Series A funding. And investor who invest at this stage when this revenue source is clearly visible, maybe this break-even position or some profitability were there, that will be venture capitalist. VC fund is known now. So suppose they put 7 crore and took 14% of stake. Of course, they will not put free of cost, or they have already taken 50%. So now out of this balance 50%, 7 this 14% taken by first venture capitalist and share allocated to them is 7 lakh. So this way they will increase allocation of share. So now we see what is the valuation. As they have put 7 crore and taken 14%. So we can see easily this valuation has increased 10 times. So promoter will, in place of 4, now their valuation is 20 crore. Angel investor 1, their valuation has increased to 0.5 crore. Angel 2, same 2.5 crore. And then this venture capitalist 1, because they have put in money only now, that their valuation will be 7 crore. Altogether, up to now, 32 crore. That means total valuation is 40 crore. No, 50 crore. From 50 crore, this 32 crore already allocated balance amount, that is 28 crore is balance for allocation. That is the company's fund. Up to now, this complete valuation, apart from allocated one. And total shareholding is 64%. And balance is there, 36% up to now balance. So this is the second stage shareholding pattern when this first venture capitalist enter. Now let us go further and see the scene 3 happens. Now suppose company wants to expand in another cities, some of cities, their business. Of course, they have to increase their manufacturing. Only then they will be able to put more retail stores in another cities. Suppose the promoter and their team have decided to put 40 crore expenditure, whatever now this coming, to put new manufacturing unit and some more outlets. So all expenditure is required is 40 crore. So this expenditure is known as capital expenditure to expand the business, or in simpler form, it is also known as a capex. Whatever expenditure required to expand a business, for expansion of business is capital expenditure or simply capex. So total requirement is 40 crore. This is a figure. Up to now, of course, company have generated some revenue from their internal accruals, whatever profits generated, that profit part, they decided to put 15 crore from there, from profits. And from banks, they took some loan, 15 crore. Balance 10 crore. Again, researched a new investor. Again, this will be a venture capitalist. And they put 10 crore. And from there, total 40 crore. Now he has got from the 3%, one from internal accruals, second from bank, and third, this venture capitalist. And of course, he has to give 5% stake there, some stake, 5% is stake. So company valuation has increased to 200 crore. That is why he has taken 5%. Now let us see in another exhibit so that it will be quite clear. You can see here total valuation 200 crore. Out of that, of course, this promoter will be same 40%, angel 1 5%, angel 2 5%, and VC 1 already 14% allocated. VC 3B again 5%. and they have just now put their money to this 10 crore. This series 1 amount earlier was 7 crore, now increased to 28 crore. 4 times again increase. Total 138 crore valuation already distributed. So issued share holding is 69%. Even now, 31% balance with the company. Now, let us suppose company want to increase their presence all over India, all over the country, and maybe some international destinations. Now, company estimated 200 crore of expenditure. So, from where he will get all this amount? Of course, again, they will get from some accruals, some from banks, and another 60 crore he got from another investor. This is a huge amount compared to others ones. Now have clear cut standing in the market. So at this stage, a big investor comes in who puts money and who puts his guys in a board of directors who can oversee business and provide some guidance, some direction also. So this investor known as PE investor, and they take, for example, now 15% stake and puts in 60 crore of investment. So up to now, total distribution of shareholding, as usual, promoter 40%, angel 1, 5%, angel 2, 5%, VC series A 14%, VC series B 5%. Now this E series C 15%. So total 84% already distributed. And valuation 400 crore. Now let us suppose at this stage, company want to expand more, want to go some B town, smaller towns, tier 2, tier 3, and more international places. Company needs more money. Then it will be difficult to get more money from those sources. This angel investor, they are very small. Of course, VC, some bigger. P, okay, of course, very big. So what they will do? So they have to do certain things. Then only they will be able to get more money. What they have? First thing, they can again pull out some money from their accruals, whatever they have got from there. Again, they can get some money from PE series, PE investor. They can also get some money from bank. They can also issue some bond, and they may go for IPO, initial public offering, go to public, and from there they can get money, or they can take all the above, some money from all place, and they can get a huge amount to invest for further big expansion, big plan. Before going to IPO, company will have to answer certain things. Of course, we will discuss in detail in next chapter, but some of the things right now I'm putting in here to ponder upon. Why did the company decide to file for an IPO? Why do company goes public? What are the reasons? Company will have to answer. Another thing is why this stage company want to go public, why they did not go public at the initial level when this angel investor was there. Of course, that time we will not be able to get like VC Series 1A or VC Series B or P Series C. Why no? Why they do not want to go this VC or P Series D? So they have to give answer to all these things. What would happen to the existing shareholders after the IPO? It happens that sometimes some of the PE investor or the VC investor want to exit from company. For that purpose is also IPO is brought. Of course, we will discuss in detail in next video. Another important question is why do the general public look for this IPO before subscribe? What will be their outcome? How much profit they can expect from this particular IPO? What does the IPO process involve? All this process involved. What are the financial intermediaries involved? So we will discuss all these intermediaries, how this book building process happens, how this IPO comes to market. So what are the red herring prospectus? All this I will discuss in detail. Another things, what happens to other investors before going to public? So all things we will discuss in detail in next video. Hope how the company starts, how angel investors comes in, this VC investors comes in series. Then of course this PC investors comes. What are the allotted share? What are the unallotted share? This authorized capital, this initial capital, all these jargons would have been explained in detail. I hope you would have clear-cut idea how company forms and what are the processes and step by step to reaching to a IPO level. All this background is quite clear. If you got value from this video, please do subscribe and put your valuable comments in the comment section. I will discuss in detail further process in next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.